Hello, Texas Study students. This is Coachsaenz. Today's flipped classroom video lesson will be on Chapter 3, Texas Metropolitan Cities. First, we're going to define the word metropolitan. Metropolitan is a city and all the areas around it. Now here we see downtown Dallas. When we talk about a metropolitan area, we not only talk about the downtown and the busyness that we see here, we talk about all the surrounding areas. Now around Dallas, there's Irving, Fort Worth, Plano, and all the areas surrounding that, which is Dallas. The first metropolitan area we're going to talk about is Dallas. The population of Dallas is 1,300,092 people. As you can see here, here's a picture of downtown Dallas from a different view. Now, if you were to add the metropolitan areas around Dallas, the population would be a lot greater than this. The city of Dallas is located in the region of the coastal plains and the north central plains. As you can see Dallas right there in the middle, it's in between them, so it has features of both regions. The metropolitan area of Dallas was built along the Trinity River, as you can see in this map. It comes all the way from just east of Houston, all the way up through the heart of Dallas and into Fort Worth. As we can see in this picture here, it gives us a location of where the Trinity River is located. Now, write this down. Make sure you're paying attention. Dallas is also the 9th largest city in the U.S. That's correct. The 9th largest city located right here in the state of Texas. Our next major metropolitan city in Texas is Houston. Houston has a population of 2,145,146. Houston is located towards the eastern part of Texas, as you can see here on the star of the map. Now, as in any metropolitan city, the population is going to be a lot more with the surrounding areas of Houston. Houston is located in the coastal plains region in Texas, as you can see here in the map, on the right side in the red. Now, Houston was built just inside the coastal plains area right here. There's Houston right there. The Gulf of Mexico would be right here, and that's where the beach is and all the water is right there. Houston was built right along the coastlines, you can see there, and there's Houston. Now, Houston, write this down, make sure you write it in there in your notes, is the fourth largest city in the United States. Now, many people know Houston not only because of its size, but also because of Texas, but because of NASA. As you can see here, NASA is stationed there in Houston. It has a space program. The space program is centered there in Houston. The next metropolitan city we'll be talking about is the city of San Antonio. The city of San Antonio, located almost in the center, right smack in the middle, in the center of Texas, right there, has a population of 1,436,697 people. Now, it has a lot of little towns around it, of course. Like we talked about earlier, it would make it a greater metropolitan population if you include all the other towns that are just around it here. Now, like Dallas and Houston, San Antonio is located in the coastal plains region in this area right here in the red in the map. All right. Although it's super close to other regions, it is still in the coastal plains region, located closer to the Gulf Coast. Now, San Antonio is also built along the San Antonio River. As we can see here, here's the San Antonio River, comes this way and goes up towards here where you can see the city of San Antonio right there. Now, it is also shown here in our map in a bigger scale of where exactly the river would be. Yes, that is exactly where the river walk goes through, where a lot of you students have actually been through. Now, raise your hands. How many of y'all have actually been to the river walk and seen the San Antonio River? Man, that's a lot of y'all. That's good, guys. Glad you guys can able to see the San Antonio River. Now, last but not least, San Antonio, make sure you write this down, is the 7th largest city in the United States. Now, most of y'all know San Antonio for the Alamo, as you can see right there. Most of y'all have gone over there, and you've actually visited this beautiful artifact and rich history of San Antonio and Texas. The next major metropolitan city we're going to be talking about today is the city of Austin. Austin, which you can see here in the map, is centrally located in Texas, right there, right in the middle, the heart of Texas. The population of Austin is 931,830 people. Now, the city of Austin is located in the Great Plains region. As we can see there, there's Austin in our blue area, the Great Plains, right there. Now, it's on the very edge of the coastal plains and the Great Plains regions, where it gets able to have both of these regions, and it makes Austin such a unique city. Now, Austin was built along the Colorado River. Now, as we can see here, the Colorado River has a upward flow like this, okay? Now, we see Austin right there, right in the middle of it. The Colorado River runs right through Austin. Here in this picture, we can see exactly how it flows up and where exactly it's placed throughout Texas. Austin also is the capital of Texas. Here we see the Capitol building, which is located in downtown Austin. It's a beautiful site there, representing our state and how wonderful our state is. Now, the city of Austin was named after Stephen F. Austin, its founding father. We will actually be studying Stephen F. Austin himself and everything that he did for Texas and what was accomplished under him later on throughout the year. The last major metropolitan area we'll be studying today is actually the city of El Paso. El Paso is located on the western tip of the state of Texas, as you can see here in our map, right there, where the red star is located. The population of El Paso is 681,124. Now, El Paso's region is located in the mountains and basins region. You can see right there on the western left tip of Texas, there's El Paso in our green area, which represents our mountains and basins area. Now, El Paso was built along the Rio Grande River. As you can see here, there's El Paso right there. I'm circling it. And there's the Rio Grande River coming down all the way through, as you can see it there. That's where El Paso was built. Now, as you see in the map, which city is to the left of El Paso? That's right, Ciudad Juárez. Now, El Paso borders with Juárez, Mexico, which is right here. Now, this is El Paso, this is Juárez. Now, what's ironic about this is that El Paso, as you can see here to the left, is one of the safest cities in the world to live in. Now, if we look over here to the right, which is Juárez, Juárez has been known for many years as one of the most dangerous cities to live in because of the drug trafficking. Pretty ironic how both sides are very different from each other. Now, last but not least, the home of El Paso belongs to the Tigua. Now, last but not least, El Paso is home of the Tigua Indian tribe. Now, Tigua is spelled T-I-G-U-A, Tigua Indian tribe. They are one of the last 3 surviving Indian tribes in the state of Texas. Okay? Now, we'll continue to learn about the Tigua Indian tribe and other tribes later on throughout the year. Now, this completes our Chapter 3, Texas Metropolitan Cities video lesson.